It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. McCutchen and Arenado lead their teams, and it's coming up next. Number 32, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
John Jaso strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Pittsburgh, first baseman, number 28.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, guys, Jung Ho Kang is someone to really pay attention to right now. And he hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Right there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Paulson is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality. Plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Starling Marte will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the 1st inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Jung-Ho Kang stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. John Neese, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's got it one away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Neese sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already, so this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. David Freese will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
David Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Good battle. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count. Here it comes. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
For Freese, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. A quick out number 1.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Josh Harrison will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Jonathan Neese gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Number 27 settles into the box for his first chance.
The shortstop, number 27.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, left fielder, Ryan Rayburn.
Ryan Rayburn digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Neese is ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Marte has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 2-1. John Jaso is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Andrew McCutchen in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And so far, throughout his entire start, he's had very little go right out there on the mound for him. And this is just going to add to the misery, as that pitch will be scored a wild pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Starling Marte steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, shortstop.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jung-Ho Kang comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's David Freese to stand in as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing, because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Francisco Cervelli steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Gonzalez, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run scores from second.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Josh Harrison will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies 1. Nick Hundley will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Nick Hundley.
Nice gets the sign. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop-out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Number 32.
Number 32 steps in now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Nolan Arenado stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses. 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rockies leave them loaded. They're down 5-1. John Neese is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And it's quickly 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rayburn moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
John Jaso steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. And he's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Gregory Polanco will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Five runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. Nothing in 2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
The shortstop, number 27.
Neese into his motion. First pitch on its way. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he chased it in the dirt. Cervelli recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Digging in to try it again, Ben Paulson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rayburn. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Runners on first with one down. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-1, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed. Maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Into the box, Nick Hundley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Brandon Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Brandon Barnes.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Gung. Underhanded flip.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked, an infield single meets those requirements. It's not pretty, but he'll take it.
DJ LeMahieu will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on its way. Push to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Charlie Blackmon gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air. Nice is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies 3. Justin Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Miller.
Starling Marte strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Standing in now, Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Five runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 7, David Freese.
At the plate, David Freese earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Nolan Arenado will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Nolan Arenado.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Polanco, still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games. And he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Nice pauses. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Harrison, ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Number 27 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box now, Ben Paulson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, a good job of bailing out his 2 teammates before him who couldn't get that run in. He comes through with 2 away to finally get the job done.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win. But he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jared Hughes is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. In now, Ryan Rayburn. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. The underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 5 innings complete. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-4. Josh Harrison will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Blackman. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
Jared Hughes will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And if you're going to try to move the guy up to third base, this is exactly what you want to do. You have to make that third baseman field the ball. That way, his only play is to first, and the sacrifice turns out to be a good one.
Here's John Jaso now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And that's the second out of the inning. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Nick gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Down the first baseline. Jaso is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The pitcher, number 60, Justin Miller.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
On the ground to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Archimedes Caminero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Archimedes Caminero.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. to 2-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Nolan Arenado steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
High pop-up. Josso coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. All even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. Chad Qualls is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Chad Qualls.
Gregory Polanco will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Right side. LeMahieu's got it on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rayburn is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Starling Marte strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Walls is ready. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez moves over. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. This ball game still tied 5-all. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
One and one, here it comes. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Number 27 will try and snap out of it. 3 at-bats and 3 whiffs thus far.
Oh, and guys, he's already got the hat trick, and he's got that old golden sombrero staring at him right in the face. I can't watch.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson. This is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jung-Ho Kang comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. LeMahieu with a great stop. In time.
Oh, love it.
The batter, catcher.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at ball one. Ball sets. Here it is on 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 5.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Jason Mott will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Jason Mott.
Josh Harrison stands in as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch, but here he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Matt Joyce.
Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-5 game.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
John Jaso steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 7-5. Neftali Feliz is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Neftali Feliz.
Leading off the inning, Ryan Rayburn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Marte sprinting after it. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. 1 down.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Striding into the box, Nick Hundley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Number 14 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 2, 7-5. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Boone Logan will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Logan.
Striding in to start the ninth, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Polanco.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And taken in out there for the first out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open up an 8-5 lead.
With the bottom of the ninth still to come, any little bit helps. Although there's nothing little about this swing. That was a bomb, and it pushes a lead up to 3 now here in the top half.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
This is line to left. Rayburn is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
A little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Pirates 8 and the Rockies 5. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
A perfect start to the inning here. You've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off. So you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single. But he gives him a lot more than that. He drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Charlie Blackmon comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
Melanson pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison, and on one pitch, he's retired.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Carlos Gonzalez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Oh, and this is off the glove of Freeze. And there is career hit number 999. He's had such a solid career thus far, and now he's just one hit away from a very respectable number, 1,000 hits.
Yeah, Matt, 1,000 hits will be a nice feather in his cap. It's not a major milestone, but it's definitely something to be proud of.
Standing in now, number 27, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You have to wonder a little bit about the consistency of that strike zone. I think that was a strike earlier.
grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rayburn.
So stepping in, Ryan Rayburn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 8-6. Good night from Denver.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.